Everybody, this segment of the Boat Project is brought to you by McDonald's. Not a big line at McDonald's. Oh, you see this? You see this? This is wonderful weather for a duck. Unfortunately, I'm not a duck. Okay, but look, we're coming up on Gripey Farms over here on the left. You see it. It's a wholly owned subsidiary of Queen Cynthia's Kingdom, and the mess in the backyard that I gotta clean up. Oh well. You know how that goes, right? And then it's gonna be going by the railroad tracks every day. Same thing. By the way, Fernbank Park over here, that's a nice little park. Very nice. If you guys are in this area, you want a nice place to go, they got some good shade. They got picnic areas. You know, it's nice. It's fairly quiet. It's cool. Ooh, and here we are at Mariners Landing. The Boaters Club, located 14 miles west of Cincinnati, Ohio, on Highway 50 in the community of Sailor Park. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it. I'm here. I'll see y'all later. Goodbye. Hey, everybody. Okay, in yesterday's video, get some light on this. You guys saw where that... Oh, gosh. There we go. Oh, no, it didn't focus. Oh, gosh. Come on. Focus, bitch. Sorry. Hey, everybody. Yesterday was one of them days. This is kind of out of focus here, and see if I can get it to focus in. That's the tap I was using, and it snapped. Now, the other 4 holes it did were great. Okay? That one snapped. I had another quarter 20 right here. So, I did... Let's turn the light on for you guys. I did that hole, and I did that hole, and that hole. And I'm working on cleaning this hole out. Part of the reason I want to show you this, I got some other light on it, so maybe you can see it good enough. Taps are very hard. They're very, very hard metal. So, when you have to drill into them or something, you know, you're not just going to grab a little bitty and go and do it. I mean, it always ends up being more involved than that. However, they're brittle. That's why that one broke. Boy, that's a bright glare. Whew. Okay. That's just going to be blinding in my boat. If anybody looks at my bilge, they're going to get shiny. Okay, anyway. Back to what I was talking about. I took this, and I originally beat the heck up out of the end, so I cleaned it up again. This used to be for setting nails in trim, but that's not what we're using it for today. And by the time I get done, it's probably going to be cut down to about right here. Let me see if I can get that to focus in. It's probably going to be cut down to about right here, which is almost the size of the hole that we're working on here. That way, what I can do is I can break that brittle metal, hard but brittle metal out, and then I can go ahead and clean the hole, retap it, and then put my thing in. The only other option is doing a stupid JB Weld thing. And I really don't want to do that. I mean, that's part of the reason why I got rid of those heads over there, because I didn't want JB Weld. So anyway, that's what I'm working on right now. Got my light set up, got some light on it. I got my little air die grinder. Yeah, who is this made by? Air Ace. Air Ace. It's all shiny and stuff. I've actually had this for a long time. I hardly ever use it, but it comes with some cool stuff, you know, grinders and round things, and you can do some stuff. And I actually used it several times on things for this to clean up edges or whatever. So anyway, I'll be back. Okay, I did not charge my phone battery last night, but look at that. See that? That's the hole cleaned out. This whole cleaning service is brought to you by the Fat Ball Hitter Guy. Whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish the tap for this one. You can look up inside. Let's turn on the light so you can see up in there. Come on. Light. Light. Why is it not doing that? It's just killing me. Okay, well, whatever. It's just being snaky pooky. But anyway, up in there, which we can get some light, see? Nice and clean. Okay, so that way we don't take a chance on getting anything down in the cylinder when the exhaust valve opens. Anyway, that's it for now. Bye-bye. Okay, everybody. Let me see here. Go at this angle. I have a flashlight from upstairs. There you go. That's it. Cleaned it up. Put it on there. Cleaned the hole out. Tapped it. Tapped those. So we're pretty much ready to go. This one, let me see. That one sticks out just a little bit far for my taste, so I'm going to go ahead and remove it. Tap it a little deeper, maybe. And then, well, no, I'm not going to do that because that's not going to hurt nothing. Right now, it's simply cosmetics. And that's not something I expect people to be looking at on my boat too much anyway. So, all right, well, that's it for now. Look, I'm going to go put my phone on charge because the battery's low and I didn't charge it last night. And then I'm going to come back. While that's charging, I'm going to clean this up. Got another set of gaskets. So I'm going to clean it up, put the other set of gaskets on there. I'm going to put the manifolds back on. And, yeah, I don't like that. But anyway, I'll put the manifolds back on the vessel. And then I'm going to start it up again. And see how it does this time. If I can get rid of that noise that I was hearing, because once I got the exhaust on, you could hear that noise. Before it, you know, once I had the tubes on and the actual noise is going down here, you couldn't hear nothing here because you had all your sound right here. But now it, you know, when you put this hose on, the sound's going way back there. So anyway, long story short, I'll be back. Oh, and by the way, this is what it's like out here today. Not only is it cold, the wind's blowing pretty good. Not like it was the other day, but it's still blowing pretty good. And this time, instead of coming from that way, it's kind of coming from that way. That's not good. That's west, that's east. Oh, and there's still snow. Okay, just thought I'd share that with you. Say good morning, John. Yeah. Oh, shit, I am recording. Yeah, it's one of them days, huh? Okay, I don't know where I was. I think I was, I must have hit the button on my phone, and I apologize. But anyway, eventually what we'll have is we'll have a panel. I'll mount it up on the side of this. We can put just about any motor that we need to bench run, basically, on this. Battery, fuel, whatever. And we'll have a platform to run the engines. Whether it's for us or whether it's for one of our clients. Okay, so you know, depending on what we're doing. So, man, that yawning, I gotta quit that. I apologize. But anyway, okay, so here you go. Turn it on. Fuel pump's on. And it's picking up some fuel. Good, good. Okay, so the fuel pump's picked up fuel. By the way, I think I told you guys, and I'm going to use a safe way to do it, but I blocked off the manual fuel pump on this one. And another thing too that I'll go ahead and show you guys, if you look up underneath there, see there's my little plug-ins done up. So those are all blocked. Oh, shiny. Oh, turn the light off. Still shiny. Okay, so here we go. And oh, and also you'll notice, or you may not notice, which is a good thing, there's no more of that noise that we had yesterday that alerted me to the issue with the exhaust ports. Now, under pressure, see, oil pressure comes up. So I got about 60 pounds pressure, oil pressure, at an idle, which is pretty decent. Then you can look at the voltmeter. You can see that it's going up and down. Now, you notice that little light's on, the little red light? Because I think that sensor right there might actually be a temperature sensor instead of an over switch sensor. But anyway, there you go. Let's take a walk around, look at everything while it's running. Got a little seepage right there. See? I'll fix that though. And then the little drip I was talking about right here. So, now let's look at our drive. You see how it's barely just touching, moving? Oh, you know what? Maybe this will work better. So, there we go. No funny noises. We'll get a little wiggly pulley. Oh well. No funny noises down here. Oh, here. No funny noises down here. No leaks. Going to replace that when I do the next oil change. There you go. That's it for now. Bye-bye. All right, say goodnight, motor.
Good night, motor.
Say goodnight, Gracie. Good night, Gracie.
Say good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. And I'll be back. Goodness, such a stark difference between the two places. Look at that snow blowing across there. Yeah. That's kind of sucky. Okay, well, while the snow's blowing across there, I'm gonna haul my happy ass over to my car. Yeah, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna do something, hopefully something good, and surprise my honey a little bit before she gets home from work. So, I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. All right. Well, actually, I just kind of wanted to wrap up today. I feel really good about what I accomplished today. I didn't clock into work. I actually went over to work today and I spent the majority of the day, well, actually I spent almost the entire time I was there messing on my own stuff. So 5 or 6 hours probably doing the stuff. And you know, I made the little part of the video for you guys to see what's going on. And that was cool. That was cool. So with that, I really feel good about things. I know that I need to do a couple things about the gauges. You know, a couple of the sensors or whatever for the gauges, and that's fine. I think I need to replace that one sensor and make it a high trigger sensor as opposed to what I think it is a variable resist sensor that's just for a gauge. And then realistically, that's pretty much all I need to do. I've run the transmission. Oh, I do have an oil change to do. That'll be 7 quarts of oil and a new filter. I've already got the filter. I think I showed you guys that. The good filter in the box that's seen better days because it got beat up or whatever. But yeah, I have oil change and filter change to do. I have the new spark plug wires that I want to put on there, and I want to reroute them. And I don't know, for the most part, that's it. That's all I've got left to do before that part is done and ready to go in the vessel. And when that happens, what I'll do is I'll start in the blue room on the woodwork. Or I guess I should say I'll continue on the woodwork, because I actually have done some of it already. I just didn't finish it, you know, because other things have been going on. Alrighty, well, I'll see you guys later.
Okay.
Hi, bunnies.
Okay, see you later.